Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try it for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is the designer brand from United States, and this is Vince Camuto. They are from New York, I think, and they have around 20 to 25 perfumes in their portfolio, some for ladies, some for men, and this one in particular is from their home line, which is for men targeted, and this one is Vince Camuto Terra Extreme Eau de Perfume 100ml. In United Kingdom you can find it under £50, and it's, if you find it well discounted, I think it's worth it. But I will tell you in a minute, there are a few things about it. So first thing first, in terms of presentation, it's quite nice, especially for the price. Okay, so you cannot afford the presentation. It's nice in the hand, nice on the eye, and nice, overall, box, the cap, the bottle, the spray, everything is about it is shouts nice and quality. So for that is good. Next is, who is it for? This is on the youthful side of things. I would say around 18 and over. But as I mentioned in the last video, if you are a collector, if you have many perfumes in your collection, or if you are somebody who likes edgy, artistic, unique, unusual fragrances, this is not for you. This is a very, very usual. So the name Terra Extreme is not appropriate here. They should have called it Terra Not Extreme. It's just very, very crowd pleasing. It's very people pleaser. It's easygoing. It's very, very relaxed. Everything in here is done to moderation. So there are nuances and there are many notes and there are accords in here, but everything is in moderation. So nothing shouts out, nothing stands out, nothing, but for that they shouldn't call it extreme. So if you call something extreme, you need something to prove it that is extreme, but here is nothing in that vein. Okay, so everything is mild. So it is one of those fragrances, if you wear it, you will get you attention, because the DNA of this fragrance is one of those DNA is universally liked. Nobody, or at least very few people, dislike this kind of fragrances. So for that is easygoing, very casual, relaxed, but overall smells good. But it doesn't smell anything special or anything extreme as he's mentioning, nothing like that, or unique, not unique at all. It reminds me of few fragrances. One of them is Eros by Versace. One of them is Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Mal, to some extent. Okay, when I'm mentioning these fragrances, is not a copy of any of them, but it reminds you from time to time of these fragrances to some extent. Okay, so Versace Eros, Le Mal by Jean Paul Gaultier, and to some extent it reminds me of Chanel Allure Homme Eau Extreme as well. So you can tell where it's going. So it's going in that genre of perfumery, which is very easygoing, nothing is special, nothing stands out, but it does the job perfectly. So for that is good and is nice, but again, nothing special there. In terms of season, this is all year round. You can use it in summer, in winter, very versatile. In terms of gender, although it hints of a little bit of masculinity in here, but it's not overly masculine, so it could be easily unisex. In terms of age, as I said, 18 and over, anybody can wear this. And in terms of occasion, again, it's very versatile. You can use it casual, formal, daytime, nighttime, special occasion, anything you want. It's just very, very versatile. So let's go to the smell itself. Let me read you the ingredients and we'll take it from there. So in terms of note breakdown, it says cinnamon, mandarin, and grapefruit and bergamot. In the mid we have rum, orange blossom and geranium. In the base we have vanilla, tonka bean, ambroxan, sandalwood and benzoin. So everything in here I get some other nuances which is not mentioned. For example, a big nutmeg in here which is not mentioned. Overall it's quite nutty, but all of these are here as nuances and moderation. So here and there, but nothing stands out, nothing is taking over. And for that, it's like in the middle of the road. Okay, so they are playing it very, very safe. The name says extreme, but in reality, this is a very safe fragrance. So they didn't want to do an extreme one whatsoever. Why they call it extreme, I don't know. Maybe in their eyes this is extreme, but it's nothing extreme about it. So it opens up citrusy and cinnamony, yes. It opens quite sweet, and the sweetness mainly coming from the benzoin, vanilla and tonka bean. The tonka bean later on it will become even more and more apparent, and it becomes more nutty, little hint of earthiness, not too much. And also the boozy aspect of it, again, is not overly done. This is not a boozy fragrance, but a hint of booziness, and that smell of fermentation is in there. So a little about fruitiness, a little about zestiness in the beginning, and also a little about that booziness, but again, not too much. It's just a hint of it. Everything in here is just hint, hint, hint. Okay, so very, very moderated, very hint, very small amount. Nothing stands out. Okay. Overall, it's quite a good blend, but if you call something extreme, you expect something to making a statement, and in here they don't make a statement. None of these notes, none of these accord, none of these mixture of ingredients make any statement. So overall, it's very, very safe fragrance. It will garner you attention, yes. It will garner you maybe compliments, yes. But if you're looking for something unique, something that stands out, something unusual, this is not it. This is a super safe, super middle of the road, very safe fragrance overall. So yeah, so overall, this what you get, what should you expect from the smell of this fragrance is quite vanillic, is ambery, but the amber in here is very, very fluffy and happy and middle of the road amber. Nothing special about it. It's spicy, but the spices here again, moderation, hint of nutmeg, hint of cinnamon, not too much. The citrus and the fruitiness, yes, in the beginning especially, and it's quite woody in the base, which is a combination of cedar and sandalwood, but again very safe, very clean. Overall, a hint of soapiness in here, hint of cleanness, nothing too much. Sweetness, which is mainly come from the tonka bean and vanilla and the benzoin, but again, none of them stands out. It's just a hint of each of these notes. Hint of powderiness, hint of cleanness, hint of soapiness. Everything about this fragrance is a hint, hint, hint. So again, if you put it on yourself and you smell yourself, where is this going? You know what I mean? Because it's trying to be so many things in the same time, but it's nothing in the there's no single personality that you get from this fragrance. So if you like the fragrances I mentioned, again, it's not a copy of any of them, it's not 100%, but it's like a bit of this and bit of that. One of them is Chanel Allure Homme Eau Extreme, one of them is Versace Eros, and the other one is what was the other one I mentioned in the beginning? Yeah, so the genre of this fragrance, the genre of perfumery is in that genre, okay? And if you like this kind of fragrances for a good price, obviously if you find it for a good price, this is a good fragrance if you like this kind of fragrances. and also in terms of performance is moderate. So everything in here is moderate. When you call something extreme, at least give me a longevity. If this was a beast mode, then we would have been like, yes, give me something extreme here. But again, in terms of projection, moderate, about an hour to an hour and a half, but an arm length of projection, quite moderate, and after that slowly subside. In terms of longevity, around 6 hours on the skin, or at least my skin, my environment. So for you it could be different. On my skin went up to 6 hours, on t-shirt up to 8 hours, but again quite moderate. So moderate to good in terms of performance. So you can see where it's going. The picture is, this is, everything is moderation in terms of notes, in terms of personality, in terms of fragrance, in terms of smell, in terms of performance, in terms of whatever you think of the fragrance. Everything is in the middle of the road, is moderate and in a safe zone. So if you like this kind of fragrances, you will enjoy this. But for me, because they're calling it extreme, and there should have been something in there to give it some edge, then is not there. But it smells good. When I smell it, it just smells good, and you put a smile on yourself. It gives me a smile. So for that, if you find it for a good price, well discounted, I think it's worth it. If you like this kind of fragrances, if you don't want it complicated, if you want it easygoing, if you want to be a happy camper, as we say, this is a good fragrance for that. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in the future that nobody else is talking about. The amazing value for money, and they smell good. If you are interested to purchase one of my own perfumes, then you're talking, because they are ultra beast mode, huge personality, artistic, very unique, very edgy perfumes, and you cannot find them anywhere else. It's just from me. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So there are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. I'll leave them in the link as well. Please like this video, subscribe, which is free, comment, share this video with others. All these things will help this channel to keep going, to survive, to be in this endeavor for longer. Thank you very much, and as always, and see you later. Bye.